call it Mo Day, a time of fanfare and pride, and another week with the neighborhood's best yard, because you drafted the MVP of all mowers. A comfortable seat and adjustable controls bring the battle to your turf, not your backside. Ride like the wind on your solid steel stallion and give the fans something to cheer about, because it's your day. It's Mo Day.
At Smith & Wood Wealth Management, we're proud to be part of the Rome community, where the same teamwork that wins on the court inspires our approach to financial planning and investment. Just like the model high school Blue Devils and Lady Devils, success starts with a solid game plan. Like a trusted coach, we provide insight and guidance so you can pursue your financial goals with confidence. The Smith & Wood financial planning process centers on understanding your unique goals and creating strategies that balance enjoyment today with preparations for tomorrow's challenges. We would love to work with you to build a game plan for the season ahead. Welcome to Shannon Pharmacy, proudly serving the Shannon community since 2004. We're your small, full-service pharmacy with a big heart, offering friendly, professional service and a caring community feel. Whether you need prescriptions filled, expert advice, or health products, we're here for you. Experience the difference at Shannon Pharmacy, where your health is our priority. Visit us today.
If you ever find yourself moving through these doors,
we're gonna take care of you.
If you ever hear these sounds, or see these lights, may you find our caring team of ER experts all around you. This is the human spirit at its best. Advent Health. Feel whole.
WC Timber has been serving the Northwest Georgia and Northeast Alabama area since 1991. As a complete tree and timber service, WC Timber can handle thinning and clear cutting, tree chipping, stump removal, and storm damage, as well as bucket truck and crane services. For more information, visit them on the web at wctimber.com or give them a call at area code 706-238-1214. WC Timber and Tree Service.
You have to be tough to be the world's #1 selling farm tractor. Mahindra tractors have a tough, heavy-duty steel frame, so they can lift fallen trees and everything else thrown our way. And you're tough, too. You maintain roads and mend fences and give your neighbors a hand and still make it to church on Sunday. Now that stuff sounds like we have a lot in common. Mahindra, the official tractor of tough.
At Northwest Georgia Media, we're all about capturing the moments that matter to you. From sports to arts, from concerts to business events, we're equipped to share what's happening in your world, live and in high definition. We leverage cutting-edge technology and a knowledgeable crew to see that your most unforgettable events remain just that, unforgettable. Northwest Georgia Media, where the world is your audience.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Woodard Gymnasium on the campus of Model High School. I'm Aaron Ursin, and today it's the Model Lady Blue Devils taking on the Cartersville Hurricanes. Both teams have had strong starts to the season with just one loss on the season for both teams. Model coming in at 5-1 and Cartersville at 4-1. This matchup is sure to be a fun one tonight as two evenly matched teams going to be going up against each other tonight. Model's going to have a little bit of a new look attack with a couple of key players out tonight. Head coach Sally Echols is excited to see point guard Samantha Betts and how she responds to an increased role tonight, again with those key players sidelined. To run the show tonight alongside her inside players Cam Sanders and Jada Wells will be manning the middle for the Blue Devils. Also look for Sasha Wood to provide a spark, and she's going to move over to the two guard in this game, so we'll see how her dynamic playmaking ability plays into this one. Coach Echols really expects Cartersville to be aggressive defensively. They've seen it throughout the year on film. They run a three-guard set. They're led by Caitlin Arnold, Zoe McCurry, and Bailey Stanley. All three of those players bring a different skill set into this game that Model's going to have to react to and be able to absorb, as Caitlin Arnold is really a downhill threat. She likes to get to the paint and create for herself and others, while Zoe McCurry may be the best shooter on that Cartersville squad. So Model's going to have to know where she is throughout the ball game, and Bailey Stanley, the last of that trio that Coach Echols mentioned earlier on today. She is more of a three-point threat, but can also get going with her defensive ability and impacting the game on that side of the ball as well. And the keys to the game for Model, they're going to have to limit the Cartersville Canes on the inside. Cartersville has a bit of a size advantage. You look on the inside, they have a 6'2 freshman, Kaylin Aggie, and Coach Alba Beasley of Cartersville is really high on her as a difference maker, and she thinks she's going to have a big impact and the size advantage tonight. And then Model's going to have to play at their pace. They cannot allow Cartersville to speed them up with their defensive pressure. That's something that Coach Echols really spoke to me about. She thought that Cartersville is going to come out and just try to manhandle them throughout the game, try to pressure them full court. So we will see how Model has prepared for that throughout the week. You got to believe that they were going through their press break protocols and trying to minimize any mistakes in that area in the full court and half court, to be quite honest with you. And then moving on, they have to be able to rebound the basketball. We mentioned Aggie on the inside. She's going to want to create extra opportunities for the Canes, and Model's going to have to get a body on a body, as we see the sideline players there. But they're going to have to get a body on a body and attack the defensive glass and see if they can't create some offensive opportunities for themselves out of offensive rebounds. So it's going to be a fun one as these two teams collide. Obviously, Cartersville coming in at 4-1 as they have had a strong start to the season. I'm going to take a look at how they got here. Started off with a win over Carver, then went up to Carrollton and won by 11, then lost to New Manchester, their only loss of the season. then went up to Dalton, they played at home against Dalton, won 55-46, and then picked up a big win over Alatoona, 45-27 in their most recent contest. And then taking a look at Model, started off their year with a 20-point victory over Fort Oglethorpe, then moved on to play Cass at home, won that one 50-38, then went up to Adairsville and won 49-42. Then took a big loss to Bremen. Bremen has arguably one of the best teams in the state by far. They lost to them 52-18. Then they turned around and won a close one here at home against Heard County, and then went on the road and took a 18-point win over Haralson County. So both of these teams having strong starts to the season, as we said. A little bit of different styles coming into this game for both teams. It's going to be exciting to see them go at it. We're about 4 minutes away from tip-off, and we will be right back after a short break.
At Smith & Wood Wealth Management, we're proud to be part of the Rome community, where the same teamwork that wins on the court inspires our approach to financial planning and investment. Just like the Model High School Blue Devils and Lady Devils, success starts with a solid game plan. Like a trusted coach, we provide insight and guidance so you can pursue your financial goals with confidence. The Smith & Wood financial planning process centers on understanding your unique goals and creating strategies that balance enjoyment today with preparations for tomorrow's challenges. We would love to work with you to build a game plan for the season ahead.
If you ever find yourself moving through these doors,
We're gonna take care of you.
if you ever hear these sounds, or see these lights, may you find our caring team of ER experts all around you. This is the human spirit at its best. Advent Health. Feel whole.
And we are back here inside Woodard Gymnasium on the campus of Model High School as the Lady Blue Devils getting ready to take on the Cartersville Hurricanes. Just had the captains meeting at midcourt, and both teams are finishing up their warm-ups as head coach Sally Eccles has really had to pivot her attack with those players out. Among them is maybe their best overall scorer, Savannah Minshew, is going to be out for tonight, and they're really going to have to find a different way to generate some offense, spread the ball out more, and head coach Sally Eccles really feels like Samantha Betts can be the answer to those questions that they have with Minshew out and those other key players also sidelined as well. So it will be on Samantha Betts to set the table here for the Lady Devils, and Cam Sanders and Jada Wells have to be instrumental on the inside in creating an advantage going against the size of Cartersville. It's just a minute and a half left before we get into the national anthem. Thank you for joining us tonight. We got a little bit of pre-holiday hoops as it's obviously the Lady Devils here in the first installment of tonight's action. And then it'll be the boys' version of the Devils coming on later on around 7:30 to take on North Paulding. So a little bit of a doubleheader coming your way here on Northwest Georgia Media. And we are excited because this is going to be a good one, folks. So buckle up, and we're just about ready for tip-off. Head coach Alva Beasley is confident in his team. They play a lot of stiff competition, as he said early on in the season, and he feels like that's identified some places that they need to improve, and he feels like they've taken steps to do that. So we'll see how they match up with Model in this one. It's just 15 seconds on the clock, and we get set here for the national anthem and lineups. Special thanks to our camera crew, getting all those good shots as we get ready to get going. And we are just about ready to get set. Both teams lining up here. 8 minutes on the clock. And as they try to figure out some technical difficulties with the public address mic before we get started here. And like I said, Coach Alva Beasley in his first year with Cartersville, he's really confident in his team coming into this one, and I got to believe they're going to try to force the ball inside. That's something they told me they were really emphasizing in their past couple games, that they're feeding the ball inside, playing inside out. So we'll see how that plays into the way that model defends, again, with those players out. We will see how these two teams react to each other early on and feel each other out as this game rolls on. But with that, we'll get the national anthem, and then we'll get rolling with some hoops.
With the flag of our national anthem.
And we are just about set for starting lineups here as we get going here at Woodard Gymnasium. The wait is almost over, and we're just about ready for tip-off. It'll be Caitlin Arnold hitting the start alongside Zoe McCurry, as we spoke about them earlier. Number 10, Bailey Stanley. And Blakely Morris and Aggie on the inside. That's going to be the two-headed monster that Cartersville tries to exploit on the inside. So both of them stand near 6 feet tall. Blakely just a little bit under, and Kaylin just a little bit over. And now the Model Lady Devils, Camry Sanders, will be the first starter. Next up is Addie Mathis, who has really come on in the past couple games. Number 15, Sasha Wood. Coach Eccles was really looking for a big contribution from her. Number 21, Samantha Betts. That's really the player that Coach Eccles needs to take a step up with in the absence of those players we mentioned early on in the broadcast. And then number 25, Jada Wells. Going to have to be physical on the inside with these much taller Cartersville Canes. As we get a look at center court for the tip-off, it'll be Kaylin Aggie and Camry Sanders tipping off to start this one. And the wait is over. Here's your tip-off. The Canes able to win it. Now Arnold finds Morris. Morris will uncork, no good. Offensive rebound for McCurry. McCurry misses short. And a rebound for Wells. Here's Sanders. Sanders will receive a screen, drives inside, too strong. Offensive rebound on the inside. Jada Wells gets a trip to the line. Wells, a senior forward, was given great minutes to Coach Sally Eccles as she misses a first. Second one, no good, in and out. Gonna be a lane violation, and they'll call it on Kaylin Aggie, so another opportunity coming here for Jada Wells. And she cashes in on the extra opportunity. Model takes a 1-0 lead. Now here's Arnold trying to set the table. She throws it. Here we threw it away. They're going to say it was tapped. It looked like it should have been a backcourt violation. Instead, it's a three-pointer. It's way off, out of bounds. And Model ball. Now against Samantha Betts, the sophomore point guard. Trying to set the table. That one is knocked away on the dribble handoff and out of bounds. A modeling handle. It'll be Sanders receiving the ball screen from Wells. She'll uncork the three-pointer, pull up, too strong. And a rebound for Bailey Stanley. Stanley has it taken away, though. What a play by Sasha Wood, not giving up. Now here's Sanders in transition. Finds Betts. Betts thought about the three. Instead, leaves it for Sanders. Shot clock at 20. Here's Betts. Gonna go inside, a nice cut. Well, not the greatest pass that time on the entry from Samantha Betts. She turns it over. But possession will stay with Model. Not quite sure what happened on that one. But a baseline out of bounds coming for the Lady Devils. Here's Sanders. This is the matchup between her and Aggie. And I believe the winner of this matchup may win the ball game. Gonna go inside to Wells, but a bad pass. Taken away easily by Morris. Now Morris will leave it for Stanley. Inside to Aggie. Aggie, drop step, left hand. No good off the window. Now Sanders the rebound, and she goes the other way. They leave it for Pace. Pace over to Betts. Shot blocked that time as Blakely Morris all over the shot from Sasha Wood. Only one free throw made up to this point, 5.5 minutes left in the first quarter. Inside out. As here is Morris with a three, she drains it. Nice pass that time from Bailey Stanley. And Betts throws that one away. It's out of bounds. And a turnover. As we will get a timeout. Our first timeout of the ball game. And the Canes up 3-1. We'll be right back.
If you ever find yourself moving through these doors,
We're gonna take care of you.
if you ever hear these sounds, or see these lights, may you find our caring team of ER experts all around you. This is the human spirit at its best. Advent Health. Feel whole.
And we are back here at Woodard Gymnasium at Model High School as Trinity Montgomery into the game for the first time, takes it baseline, just missed it, and a rebound for Jada Wells. Now here's Addie Mathis. Mathis loses the handle, has it taken away. Zoe McGurry picks up the steal, and a foul on Jada Wells. Here's Arnold setting the table. She'll leave it for Montgomery. Continuing to play inside out are the Canes. As Akira Leonard also into the ball game. Another baseline drive from Montgomery. Nice looking drive, just blew the layup. As we'll have a Cartersville Cane on the floor. She is down. Reese Gibson, 5-on-4 attempt. Nice block that time from Montgomery. Another one, but she is fouled. As that was Zakiya Diamond trying to get all the way to the rack. And they will tend to Reese Gibson as we'll get another look at it. Montgomery got a clean block on the first one. Thought she got all ball on the second one as well, but it'll be 2 free throws coming for the Lady Devils while they tend to the injured Reese Gibson. As these two teams have really gone toe-to-toe, still feeling each other out as far as putting points on the board. But it's been a physical contest, and that's what head coach Sally Eccles of Model felt it was going to be going into this one, and she was right. Both of these teams like to play physical on the inside, get the ball to the rack, and Cartersville definitely has that size advantage. We've seen it kind of play a factor in the opening minutes, but Model has done a good job kind of absorbing that and finding a way to overcome it. It looks like Gibson is maybe favoring her right arm. Can't quite see, don't have a great angle. Looks like maybe her elbow might be the point of attention. Head coach Alva Beasley out there having a look at his forward. Let's get a look at the crowd here at Model High School. And looks like Gibson is up and on her feet, so that is a good sign for head coach Alva Beasley, one of his big-time rotation players off the bench. And it'll be Zakiya Diamond to shoot 2 here for the Lady Devils. Trying to tie this one back up. First free throw, too strong off the heel. Second free throw, too strong as well, and a rebound for Akira Leonard. Now Arnold organizing the offense, sends it for Montgomery. They're giving her a lot of space. She'll let it fly. No good. And a rebound for Addie Mathis. Mathis going to bring it down. Has it back tapped away. But it's out of bounds. It'll stay, or excuse me, they're going to say it's Cartersville ball off the back tap. Not sure, it must have contacted a Model Lady Devil on the way out of bounds. Now Arnold over to Montgomery. As McGurry thought about the 3. As Coach Beasley said, she's the best 3-point shooter on this team. That runner from Arnold, no good. And here comes Addie Mathis the other way. Now Betts sends another pass. Air mails it out of bounds. And it's Cartersville ball as Camry Sanders will come back into the game for Model. She will place Betts. Model staying in this zone, staying true to it, trying to give Cartersville a different look, force them to not be able to take advantage of one-on-one opportunities, really packing the paint. As here's Montgomery on the drive. She sends it out for Morris. Morris kicks it out. Nice ball movement and a nice drive all the way to the rack for Caitlin Arnold. Little Euro step. Nice composure. And the finish. Inside to Sanders. Nice footwork on the inside, off the glass and in. So now Trinity Montgomery tries to send it over the head of Sanders. Nice job deflecting it away. But now a wide open Zoe McCurry for three, in and out. And it's going to be a loose ball foul called on Akira Leonard. Nice effort that time from Jada Wells to get to that defensive rebound. So Samantha Betts back into the game for Model for Cartersville. Izzy Tummins, another forward in the game for Cartersville. All right, here's Betts with it. That is Addie Mathis gets fouled near the timeline. So we get another look at it. The defensive pressure of Cartersville, we talked about it coming in. They are not afraid to extend their pressure way beyond the volleyball line, as trying to keep Model away from scoring position, as that three-pointer is no good. And they're going to get a foul on Sanders. As it looked like Sanders just tried to get handsy, but not a foul you want to pick up that far away from the opposing team's basket. As it'll be McCurry over to Arnold. Arnold lets it go, no good. A rebound for Sanders, but she throws it away. Right place, right time that time for Caitlin Arnold, and she's fouled at the rack. It looked like Cam Sanders just didn't see Arnold working around after she missed that three-pointer. This is a nice awareness from Arnold on that one. She earns a trip to the line, and she makes the first. And now Kaylin Aggie and Bailey Stanley back into the game for Cartersville, and for Model, it's Alana Pinn into the game, the senior forward. Second free throw up, no good. Rebound for Pinn right off the bench. Inside to Mathis, and she's fouled. So Model's done a good job playing with pace. We see it here, a nice bounce pass on the inside, and a nice job to draw the contact from Addie Mathis, and she earns a trip to the free throw line. First free throw up and good for the senior guard. Second one too strong on the heel, and a rebound for Kaylin Aggie. Now Arnold will try to set the table, sends it over for Bailey Stanley. Gonna throw it all the way inside. A nice entry pass, but just not great awareness from Aggie that time. Throws it away right to Betts. Now Mathis will send it over for Betts once again. An open Mathis in the corner. No good. Rebound is for Izzy Tummins. Inside to Aggie again, going one-on-one, drop step, left hand off the glass, and in. And Coach Alba Beasley really wants to feed her the ball on the inside. They've been doing it throughout this ball game. That jump shot is no good from Samantha Betts, but the offensive rebound from Wood, and she has it knocked out of bounds. It'll stay here with Model. It'll be Blakely Morris coming back into the game for Cartersville, as that one's knocked away as well. Again, just the defensive pressure of the Hurricanes, making it extremely difficult for Model to get anything going offensively. making him second-guess every pass at this moment. Here's the three from Mathis. Online, but no good. Long rebound to Arnold. She goes the other way, finds Montgomery under the basket. Lay-in is good. Great pace by Arnold in the open floor, able to break down, find an open runner to the basket. As a three-pointer from Zakiya Diamond is no good. Another rebound for Arnold, playing with pace again, and there's nothing but purple jerseys down the court. Montgomery misses the layup. And it's cleaned up by Blakely Morris, and she is fouled. And Model's just got to do a better job getting back in transition, as it was just all purple jerseys down the floor. It was a nice job by Model to recover after that, but the first foul shot is good from Blakely Morris. Morris is having herself a pretty good start to this ball game. Already has a three-pointer. This is that second free throw. And now it'll be Wood. Now a last-second heave is no good from Samantha Betts, as Cartersville with a commanding 11-4 lead to start off the first quarter. Model going to have to respond in the second. We will be right back. And we are back here at Model High School as Cartersville owns an 11-4 lead over the Lady Devils. And it all starts with Betts. She has to be able to command this offense. Again, going against this pressure from Cartersville. They are relentless, as that one is taken away by Bailey Stanley. Open floor, finds an open Arnold for the layup. So Model just has to find a way to overcome this pressure. As all the way to the rack goes Wood, but she misses it too strong off the Euro step. As Arnold in the corner. Leaves it for Stanley. Stanley pull-up jump shot. Nothing but the backboard. And a rebound from Model. Here's Samantha Betts in the open floor. Right, left hand, no good off the window. Pull-up jump shot. No good. Ball still up for grabs, and it's going to be a jump ball. It'll stay here with Cartersville. As Akira Leonard will check back into the game for Cartersville, and she'll inbound. As that one almost thrown away, a nice catch from Morris. Now McGurry trying to drive it to the basket, but she shuffled the feet, and it's a turnover. Now Sasha Wood kind of taking over the point guard's responsibilities at this point in the game. Sends it over to an open Mathis. Mathis with the runner. Got the contact and finish. No call, but the bucket is good. Nice defense that time from Sasha Wood, turning up the pressure, and she earns an extra possession here for Model. So 6:34 to play here in this second quarter. The Lady Devils trying to inch closer as Betts tries to turn the corner. Leaves it here for Camry Sanders. Sanders going to receive this screen from Wells. They're going to call a carry on that one. An interesting call from the official, as looked like Sanders had pretty good control of the ball. Maybe she turned her palm just a little bit, just enough to draw that whistle. As here's Arnold. Gonna find pace. And the three ball from McCurry is good. We talked about her three-point shooting ability earlier on, and she's regarded as the best three-point shooter on this team. As that runner is no good. A good attack from Mathis. Just got to be able to get that ball high off the glass. McCurry again thought about the three. Behind the back dribble. Leaves it to an open Morris, who misses. Ball still up for grabs. Who wants it? It's tied up, and it should be model ball, and it is. As Trinity Montgomery going to replace Caitlin Arnold for the Canes. And now for model, it's Sasha Wood setting the table. Gives it over for Mathis. Gets a screen from Sanders. Out to Wood. Wood too strong, but a rebound for Sanders. Sanders going to have one-on-one. Spin move to the baseline. No good off the window again. Model just has to be able to get the ball a little bit higher off the window with a little bit more touch, and they have at least 6 more points on the board. Instead, it's Montgomery under the basket, high off the glass and in. So an 18-6 lead here for Cartersville. It's going to be an open look and an open three for Sanders. Too strong, and it just seems like nothing is falling from beyond the arc for Model at the moment. And we are going to get a timeout again. Shot is online. All the mechanics are there. Just everything but the finish. But that'll draw a timeout, and we will be right back.
WC Timber has been serving the Northwest Georgia and Northeast Alabama area since 1991. As a complete tree and timber service, WC Timber can handle thinning and clear cutting, tree chipping, stump removal, and storm damage, as well as bucket truck and crane services. For more information, visit them on the web at wctimber.com or give them a call at area code 706-238-1214. WC Timber and Tree Service.
And welcome back to Woodard Gymnasium on the campus of Model High School here in Rome, Georgia. As Cartersville High School has come to play, they hold an 18-6 lead over the Lady Devils here in this one. And it's really been just the shots aren't falling from Model at this point in the game. The Canes have been able to speed them up defensively, kind of force them into maybe some ill-advised shots, and that was something that Coach Eccles wanted to emphasize, was taking good shots and salvaging possessions with good ball movement and good shot selection. Instead, it's McCurry with a knockdown three-pointer as she drills it. So a 21-6 lead here for the Canes. Model's got to get going and get going quick. Baseline goes Betts, but she throws it away as Sanders wasn't quite ready for it. Here comes Pace. Pace with the runner. No good. And a rebound from Wells. Now Wood going to look to run. She'll slow it down wisely with her team behind her. Now here's Betts inside to Sanders. Sanders going to the drop step, wraps it around. Just not able to finish off the glass, stays with it, and finally she's fouled. And nice stick-to-itiveness that time from Cam Sanders, as she's just been battling. She's been getting some good looks on the inside, just hasn't been quite able to finish at the rack. She is too strong on the first. And it'll be Zakiah Diamond checking back into the game for Model. She replaces Addie Mathis. And then for Cartersville, Bailey Stanley, Izzy Tummins, as that one is missed. And it looks like Akira Leonard back into the game, if I'm not mistaken, for the Canes. So here's Stanley on the right wing. Turned over for Montgomery. Montgomery says, why not? Too strong off the heel. Rebound for Wood. She's got space. Open floor. Spin move. Right hand is no good. Seemed like it laid on the front rim for about a minute, but just falls off. Now a three-pointer from Arnold is good. That is a big-time shot to kind of blow this game open. Model is going to have to respond again and respond quickly. Like I said, they've been getting the looks they want. They just haven't been able to put the ball through the hoop. And sometimes you just have those types of nights, as that's going to be a foul. Should go on Caitlin Leonard of Cartersville. She was all over the back of Sasha Wood. Alana Penn back into the game. She'll replace Cam Sanders. And again, Model with all those injuries that they're dealing with, only 8 active players on the roster tonight. So you got to believe that fatigue may start to play a factor as this game rolls along. Instead, it's Betts all the way to the rack, had it tipped away. Gets it again, thought about the mid-range. Gives it over for Diamond. Diamond all the way to the rack. She's fouled. Nearly able to get the and one, but she'll get 2 at the line. And the Lady Devils have to convert these easy chances at the line. They've missed a couple early on. That one is good. Now Blakely Morris right back into the game for Cartersville. She will replace number 0, Akira Leonard. Foul shot up and no good. Nice rebound on the inside, but just missed the layup. That time too strong off the glass, but it's tipped out of bounds, and it'll stay with Model. Looking for somewhere to go with it, able to get it in just before the 5-second violation. And they're gonna call a travel on Samantha Betts, as referee said she took steps. Now Arnold the other way, she finds Stanley. Kane's just really tossing it around the horn a little bit, and she is red hot. Caitlin Arnold once again, my goodness. And she's hit about 3 threes from that exact same spot, and Model is yet to react as another steal, and here comes Cartersville the other way. It'll be Stanley finishing. And a timeout from Coach Eckel. She wants to talk it over as Cartersville has opened up a 29-7 lead. 2 minutes and 17 seconds left to play here in the first half. We'll be right back.
Welcome to Shannon Pharmacy, proudly serving the Shannon community since 2004. We're your small, full-service pharmacy with a big heart, offering friendly, professional service and a caring community feel. Whether you need prescriptions filled, expert advice, or health products, we're here for you. Experience the difference at Shannon Pharmacy, where your health is our priority. Visit us today.
We are back here at Model High School. It's all Cartersville Canes right now. They lead it 29-7 with 2 minutes and 17 seconds left here in the first half. And you got to believe Coach Eccles was stressing, let's find number 1 and not allow her any daylight on that left wing, because she has been tormenting Model from beyond the arc. And now you got to find a way to get a basket. That's going to be a kick ball. We'll stay here with Model. And again, Cartersville's pressure beyond the arc has really been tough for Model to overcome, as we see it there. A steal for Arnold. She goes the other way and gets another. She misses the layup at the rim. Now Sasha Wood the other way. Right hand gets trapped in the corner. She stepped out of bounds. As we will get Addie Mathis checking back into the game. She'll replace Samantha Betts. And this pressure that Cartersville has been deploying is probably the most pressure that Model has seen so far this season. They'll go inside to Morris. She lays it out for Stanley. That one too strong. A nice rebound on the inside from Alana Penn, and she's fouled. So now Rakaya Pace into the game, as well as Kaylin Aggie. As that one is taken away. And now Cartersville the other way, gonna find Arnold all the way to the rack. The runner is short. Now Model the other way as they trap Wood again, and another steal here for Cartersville. And a miss but a foul. Bailey Stanley gets to the line, and a foul on Addie Mathis. And we get another look at it. She just missed that one. A little bit more English, and she has an opportunity for a three-point play. First free throw is good. And right now, Model just has to find an answer, number one, for this defensive pressure that Cartersville is deploying, as an offensive rebound won't help their cause from Kaylin Aggie. All the way to the rack goes Stanley, and she's fouled again. Her second trip to the line in the last 10 seconds. As again, just the size on the inside from Cartersville playing a factor and creating an extra opportunity for the Gaines. That foul shot is good from Bailey Stanley. And all of these three guards, like we said, we talked to Coach Beasley before the game, and he said that he's really going to rely on this three-guard set that they like to run. And between Stanley and Arnold alone, they have been tremendous in this one. As also Zoe McGurry has knocked down a couple shots as well to complete the trio, as that layup missed but a foul. As again, Sasha Wood has been getting to the rack, doing everything she needed to do until the finish, but this time she's fouled. And again, another opportunity. Could have been a three-point play very easily. Just got to get the ball a little bit higher off the glass and kiss it off the glass and in. And she misses the first. And we will get the first sighting of Shelby Sheffield, number 15 for Cartersville High. As that one too strong off the heel from Sasha Wood as well. Now here comes McCurry the other way. She'll have an open look. She uncorks. It's good. What a shot by McCurry. She has one of the most pure strokes I've seen in a long time, to be quite honest, ladies and gentlemen. It looks really effortless for her. Now a corner three is good. Zakiya Diamond lighting it up from beyond the arc, trying to get a spark here for this Model offense. But they have a long way to go, still down 34-10, and Cartersville's going to hold for the last shot. 6 seconds left. It'll be Pace sending it out. A long three from McCurry is short. And that'll do it for the first half. Cartersville's defensive pressure and three-point shooting has been the story of this one. They lead it 34-10. Model's going to have to come out in a big way to start off the second half, and we will be right back after the halftime break.
They call it Mo Day, a time of fanfare and pride, and another week with the neighborhood's best yard, because you drafted the MVP of all mowers. A comfortable seat and adjustable controls bring the battle to your turf, not your backside. Ride like the wind on your solid steel stallion and give the fans something to cheer about, because it's your day. It's Mo Day.
At Smith & Wood Wealth Management, we're proud to be part of the Rome community, where the same teamwork that wins on the court inspires our approach to financial planning and investment. Just like the model high school Blue Devils and Lady Devils, success starts with a solid game plan. Like a trusted coach, we provide insight and guidance so you can pursue your financial goals with confidence. The Smith & Wood financial planning process centers on understanding your unique goals and creating strategies that balance enjoyment today with preparations for tomorrow's challenges. We would love to work with you to build a game plan for the season ahead. Welcome to Shannon Pharmacy, proudly serving the Shannon community since 2004. We're your small, full-service pharmacy with a big heart, offering friendly, professional service and a caring community feel. Whether you need prescriptions filled, expert advice, or health products, we're here for you. Experience the difference at Shannon Pharmacy, where your health is our priority. Visit us today.
If you ever find yourself moving through these doors,
We're gonna take care of you.
if you ever hear these sounds, or see these lights, may you find our caring team of ER experts all around you. This is the human spirit at its best. Advent Health. Feel whole.
WC Timber has been serving the Northwest Georgia and Northeast Alabama area since 1991. As a complete tree and timber service, WC Timber can handle thinning and clear cutting, tree chipping, stump removal, and storm damage, as well as bucket truck and crane services. For more information, visit them on the web at wctimber.com or give them a call at area code 706-238-1214. WC Timber and Tree Service.
You have to be tough to be the world's #1 selling farm tractor. Mahindra tractors have a tough, heavy-duty steel frame, so they can lift fallen trees and everything else thrown our way. And you're tough, too. You maintain roads and mend fences and give your neighbors a hand and still make it to church on Sunday. Now that stuff sounds like we have a lot in common. Mahindra, the official tractor of tough.
At Northwest Georgia Media, we're all about capturing the moments that matter to you. From sports to arts, from concerts to business events, we're equipped to share what's happening in your world, live and in high definition. We leverage cutting-edge technology and a knowledgeable crew to see that your most unforgettable events remain just that, unforgettable. Northwest Georgia Media, where the world is your audience.
And we are back here on the campus of Model High School inside of Woodard Gymnasium as Cartersville up 34-10 over the Lady Devils in this one. It's been really a test of wills on the inside, and Cartersville has been getting the best of the Blue Devils on the inside offensively and defensively. The pressure that they have been putting on has been tremendous, and that's something that head coach Sally Eccles talked to me a little bit about before the game, and just Cartersville's ability to relentlessly put pressure on their guards, and Model hasn't responded in the way that they envisioned coming into this one, and that's the difference you see on this scoreboard. Looking at the leading scorers, first for Cartersville, Caitlin Arnold has been lighting it up from beyond the arc, specifically on that left wing. She had about 3 threes that were just pure from beyond the arc. As we get a look at some highlights, as a nice steal by Sasha Wood got things going early on for the Blue Devils, but it was really tough sledding after that. As on the inside, you see Aggie using her size to her advantage, has a nice left hand off the glass, and then they've really been able to get going in transition. That's been the difference in this ball game, is their ability to force turnovers and get going in transition and convert those opportunities. And the Canes have really just controlled every phase of this game. Now, Model has to find a way to get going themselves. You look at their scoring, only 10 first half points, and Zakiah Diamond had a big three-pointer late in the first half to kind of settle things down for Model after they went on a scoring drought. Cam Sanders has had some opportunities to finish near the rack. She's been making the right moves, making the right reads, the $1 million move, but the 10-cent finish, as they say. So she's got to find her rhythm. And then Addie Mathis has to continue to be that spark plug. And then the sophomore Samantha Betts just has to find a way to settle this offense down. And that's a tough ask for a sophomore against this pressure defense that the Canes deploy. But Model has an opportunity to come out and get some momentum and maybe get back into this game. And we'll be right back, about 2.5 minutes left before we get going with this second half, and we will be right back.
Welcome to Shannon Pharmacy, proudly serving the Shannon community since 2004. We're your small, full-service pharmacy with a big heart, offering friendly, professional service and a caring community feel. Whether you need prescriptions filled, expert advice, or health products, we're here for you. Experience the difference at Shannon Pharmacy, where your health is our priority. Visit us today.
You look exhausted.
Dude, my to-do list got the best of me. I finally sharpened the blade, trimmed the yard, raked the leaves, and then I mowed.
Yeah, me too.
Get out. You're not even breaking a sweat.
I know. My grasshopper trimmed around the yard, power vacked the leaves, and then mowed. I did all of it without leaving my seat.
I gotta get a grasshopper.
Finish fall cleanup and be ready for winter with a grasshopper mower.
Here we go again.
And we return here inside Woodard Gymnasium as we were just about set to get going here with the second half of action, as Model making a late entrance here to the second half. They did not get any type of warm-up going, as we see the fans in the crowd, but Model did not get any type of halftime warm-up in, as I'm sure head coach Sally Eccles had some thoughts to share with her team, to say the least, coming into this half. She wants to see that effort continue to grow and continue to be where it needs to be for Model to be able to claw their ways back into this game, but the Canes are not going to make it easy on them as we get started. Got to believe Cartersville is going to continue to keep the pressure on, continue to let the ball fly from beyond the arc if Model's going to continue to sit in this zone. As McCurry going to drive with the left hand. Has it taken away. Nice defense from Model. Here comes Mathis the other way. Going to kick it out. An open three here for Sasha Wood. Online, but too strong. Nice offensive rebound by Wood. And now Sanders will set things up. Gave up her dribble, gets it to Wood. Wood leaves it for Mathis. Mathis gets a screen from Wells. Now the drive and a foul. A nice job by Sasha Wood, forcing the issue a little bit. She earns a trip to the line. And we see her get all the way to the rack and just forcing the issue a little bit, forcing the interior of Cartersville to have to react. First free throw up and good. Second one too strong, and that's been another area where Model has struggled throughout this one, is being able to finish 2 consecutive free throws. And it's reflecting in just 11 points on the scoreboard so far. And they've been earning trips to the line. As not quite sure what the call is going to be, but it looks like it's going to be a double foul, is what I believe the signal is from the official, as I believe it was between the 2 forwards down low in Aggie and Sanders. Nice job by Sasha Wood to get a foot on that one, because it was a nice inbound setup, and Blakely Morris was wide open under the hoop. It'll be Caitlin Arnold to inbound under the basket. Same inbounds play inside to Morris. Fadeaway jump shot is good. That is a big shot from Morris. Nice touch around the basket to be able to convert on that fall away. Here, Sanders steps through the contact, and she earns a trip to the stripe. And now can Model hit their free throws? And that's the best case scenario for them to be getting to the line this much. It stops the clock. It allows you to rest and set your defense, but you have to be able to make the foul shots at the line, as that one is no good. Again, Model with just 8 active players tonight, with those players that are out with injury. And as we said, one of the most notable ones, Savannah Minshew, is out on the sideline for Model tonight, and that's been a big hit so far, and it's showing on the scoreboard here. Model's going to have to find a rhythm. Here's a three-pointer, no good, but it finds the outstretched hands of Blakely Morris, and she puts it back. And now Sasha Wood just taking things into her own hands, getting all the way to the rack and just continuing to draw contact. Now, here's the hard part, is putting them in to the hoop. As you see that right-hand drive, drawing the contact, a little drift move to get to the chest of the defender, and draws the foul. First foul shot is no good, a little bit short. Second foul shot is good. So now it'll be Bailey Stanley leaving it for McGurry. Now a wide open Arnold, no good. A break for Model as Mathis comes down with the rebound, has it knocked out of bounds. And now the Lady Devils with a chance to try to get going on a run, trying to get the ball inside to Sanders. They will. She go all the way with the right hand. Too strong, tipped away, but a good look on the inside for Sanders. That's what Model's going to have to do. They have the advantage on the inside. She's just got to be able to finish, use some soft touch, and put it off the glass. But here's the three-pointer. No good. Off the hands of a Lady Devil. And it'll stay with Cartersville. Cheerleaders in full effect tonight for the doubleheader action. As that passes to absolutely no one, but Aggie is able to get under it. Spin move, left hand, able to draw the contact, and she's fouled. As that pass was to no man's land, but Aggie was the only one who saw it. She got to it, and he gets fouled at the rim. Aggie is a player that Coach Alva is extremely excited about. Just a freshman, staying 6'2", and they are going to look for her to be a staple of their program for years to come down at Cartersville. And she's showing that she has a lot of potential if she can develop her post game and her touch around the rim. She already has that drop step down pat, but she misses the 2 free throws. Now a three-pointer, no good, an air ball that time from Samantha Betts. And now Blakely Morris, the other way runner, too strong, gets her own rebound. Leaves it for McCurry. McCurry is pure from beyond the arc. That is a big-time shot. Again, she has one of the most pure strokes I have seen. Honestly, at any level, I call basketball at Berry College for both men's and women's, and nobody with a stroke quite like Zoe McCurry. And here comes the Canes the other way. Too strong. And Wood probably should have grabbed that one. She thought it was off of Kane, but it'll stay here with under the basket. So Alana Penn going to come in and replace Jada Wells, and then Zakiya Diamond going to give Sasha Wood a blow. Wood has really been the bright spot for Model offensively, even though she hasn't been quite able to get going scoring-wise. She's been able to force the issue, get to the free throw line, kind of settle this game down. As inside goes the Canes once again, the cut, and nice touch inside from Bailey Stanley. So 43-12. Model really just looking for some type of spark, as it'll be Sanders working one-on-one against Aggie. Little Euro step, but it's too strong again. Sanders getting where she wants to go. Just the length of Aggie causing trouble, and Montgomery's fouled on the other end in transition. Let's get another look at it. Nice change of pace into the Euro step. Tried to double clutch it, and that's what drew the foul. Good aggressiveness that time from Trinity Montgomery. She's had some really nice drives to the basket in this one. Hasn't really been able to convert a lot of them. Only 4 points, now 5 on the night. But she's shown that she can get to the rack and get to the rack in a hurry. And alongside that three-headed monster who's been causing trouble for Model all day, she has been a terrific fourth option from the perimeter as she misses the free throw, but an offensive rebound for Akira Leonard. Leonard ran over a Lady Devil, and she's tied up, but it'll stay here with Cartersville. A wide open Montgomery, she pulls up, no good, and a rebound for Diamond. Diamond gonna lead it for Betts. Betts inside to Pin. Pin almost had it taken away. And Betts throws it away. And again, Betts just trying to deal with this defensive pressure that Cartersville has been really suffocating the floor with in this one. As she'll take a blow. It's Sasha Wood coming back into the game. A well-needed rest for the sophomore point guard. She's been kind of shouldering the load whenever Sasha Wood isn't in the game. She's pretty much the lone primary ball handler. As Montgomery shuffles her feet all the way back to Cartersville, and it's a travel. So 44-12. Here's a Euro step all the way to the rack, and again, Sasha Wood getting all the way to where she wants to be, making the correct move, but not having the wherewithal to stop, break down, and make the layup and finish off the glass. And again, just a little bit out of control at the end of her move. And they're going to call a foul that time. It's going to be a trip to the line for Rakaya Pace, but didn't really see much contact there. We'll get another look at it. Nice hesitation move to get past her defender, Diamond, but there's nothing there. There is absolutely nothing there. Penn was in perfect position, put her hand straight in the air, but ref rules in favor of the offensive player. Second one is good. And it's 46-12. Three-pointer is good. What a shot that time from Sasha Wood. She finally gets one to go. Now Cartersville just trying to slow it down here, make sure that they salvage this game as Montgomery pulls up. Mid-range jump shot is no good. Here comes Wood the other way, and she's fouled. Again, she just continues to force the issue, take things into her own hands. And she's been terrific in this quarter. She just hasn't been able to finish at the free throw line. But her ability to get into the open floor and create that Euro step, create the contact, is just beautiful to watch. She just has to finish at the free throw line. And again, the troubles at the free throw line continue for the Model Lady Devils. And I don't have a stat sheet in front of me, but I would say that free throw percentage is not looking pretty for head coach Sally Eccles. This is the second one as well. Here's Montgomery with it. And if Model was able to convert some of those freebies at the line, this is a little bit of a different ball game. You're talking about a 10 to 15 point ball game if Model can just knock down some free throws. And number one, knock down the free throws, you get an extra point on the board, but also you stop Cartersville from running in transition, which they've done so well in this game. And you really slow down their offensive attack, as this time that one's blocked away. Nice defense from Izzy Tummins on that one, going toe-to-toe with Sasha Wood. Now Wood looking for somewhere to go with it. He sends it over for Mathis. Mathis, one of the best athletes on this Model team, but she throws it away, was looking for Alana Penn on the inside. Instead, it's Akira Leonard the other way, finishes off the glass with the left hand. So 48-15. And the Hurricanes really showing that they're a Category 5 in this one, as that one is going to be another foul, this time on Izzy Tummins. And like we said, Sasha Wood continues to force the issue. This has not been an issue for her, getting to the basket, creating contact, playing through it. This has been the hard part, is finishing the job at the stripe. This one wanted to come out, but it stays down for the senior. Second one up and good. A nice job by, again, Sasha Wood has not given up on this game by any stretch of imagination. She continues to fight and tries to lead this Model squad back into this game. 48-17, a steep hill to climb. Now here's a three-pointer from Sheffield, and it's good. What a shot by Sheffield with a little bit of a you can't see me celebration a la John Cena. Now outside, three-pointer is an air ball, too strong, but it stays here with Model as Zakiya Diamond was too strong. Now Zakiya Diamond will inbound. As this is a busted play from the beginning, as they were trying to get it to Alana Penn, but they're able to get it right back. Here's Wood, pull-up jump shot is good. What a shot. The stop and pop by Sasha Wood is pure. And again, she just continues to be all of the offense for the Lady Devils in this third quarter. As this time, like Pace was trying to create for herself. Looking inside, she'll get it to Montgomery. Montgomery has it tapped away. And now Pace will reset with 9 on the shot clock. It's all the way to the rack. Should have been a charge, but she finishes through the contact, ran right over Alana Penn. But what a play from Rakaya Pace to keep her composure. Now 33 seconds left on the clock. Just about a 1 second difference between the shot clock and game clock. It'll be Mathis all the way to the rack. Looking for Penn. Beautiful pass. Nearly got the hoop in the arm, but Penn earns the trip to the line. As we get another look at it, what a pass this time from Mathis. Able to dip through, knows exactly where her forward's going to be in the dunker spot, but just missed it. And I feel like that's been the theme on nearly every other shot for Model, is that they are just everywhere but the center of the net. As that first free throw is missed by Alana Penn. Second one is short, and a rebound for Montgomery. So 53-19, 15 seconds left, and gotta believe Cartersville's gonna hold for the last shot. Montgomery gonna send it over for Pace. Pace gonna be working on Mathis. Instead, they'll go to Leonard. Leonard has one-on-one against Staten Lackey. That shot is blocked, no good. And that will do it for the third quarter. Cartersville still in firm control, up 53-19. We'll be right back with the fourth quarter.
At Smith & Wood Wealth Management, we're proud to be part of the Rome community, where the same teamwork that wins on the court inspires our approach to financial planning and investment. Just like the Model High School Blue Devils and Lady Devils, success starts with a solid game plan. Like a trusted coach, we provide insight and guidance so you can pursue your financial goals with confidence. The Smith & Wood financial planning process centers on understanding your unique goals and creating strategies that balance enjoyment today with preparations for tomorrow's challenges. We would love to work with you to build a game plan for the season ahead.
And we are back here with the fourth quarter of action as Cartersville has put on a clinic in this one. Model hasn't been able to sustain their size and defensive pressure so far in this one, but still a chance to build some momentum, try to creep your way back into this game, and if not, build momentum for the next game of your season, as Model's going to have to really pivot the way that they play. Coach Eccles is going to have to find the combination that is going to work without those key players, as there's no timetable for their return at the moment. Here's Sanders, loses the ball out of bounds, and it's another turnover. And it'll be Montgomery to set the table here for the Canes. Model still not extending their pressure beyond the volleyball line. Trying to make Cartersville come to them. That time it's tipped away. Nice defense from Wood. And it looks like they're going to call a backcourt violation if I'm not mistaken. And here's Wood. Going to send it over for Sanders. Sanders sends it over for Diamond. Diamond lets it fly, too strong. And nice hustle that time from Betts, but not able to get to it. And it's Kane ball. Now Pace with it. Gonna go towards the baseline. Kind of nowhere to go with it. Shasha Wood almost had a steal. Instead, Montgomery throws it away. A nice job by the interior of the Model defense as Betts comes up with the steal. Now Diamond short corner jump shot is too strong. She's had a couple of those that have just sailed on her. And now Cartersville will go the other way. As here's a three-pointer, it's short, and Rakaya Diamond the rebound. Zakiah Diamond just misses, and they're gonna say that Montgomery was still out of bounds. It'll stay underneath with Model. And now a three-pointer is good. Big time shot that time from Samantha Betts. And another steal here from Model. Here's Betts the other way, leaves it for Wood. Wood has it blocked away. Terrific defense from Montgomery, but a foul. That's Jada Wells. Came in out of nowhere to secure the rebound, took some contact, and earned herself a trip to the stripe. First free throw is no good. As again, if Model would just convert a higher percentage of their free throws, as I said earlier, ladies and gentlemen, we'd be looking at a totally different ball game at this point. Yes, that one is good off the hands of Jada Wells. And it'll be Trinity Montgomery handling and setting the table here for the Canes. Has a nice backdoor cut. Even better defense from Betts to recover. Baseline goes Montgomery outside. That's no good, an air ball, but off the hands of Wells, and it'll stay here. Sheffield to inbound. Pretty much nowhere to go with it. Should be a 5-second count. It will be. And Model forces the turnover. Nice intensity on that inbound play defensively from the Lady Devils. So now it'll be Sasha Wood facing a 30-point deficit. Cartersville still putting the pressure on, but nice job again, Wood forcing the issue, getting to the rack, putting pressure on this Cartersville defense. You see it again, just the determination of Sasha Wood getting all the way to the basket, taking on the help defense and drawing the foul. First foul shot is pure. And it looks like Wells kind of made up her mind at halftime that this was going to be her show. She was going to come out and try to will her team back into it as she misses the free throw, but the activity of Cam Sanders underneath creates another opportunity here for Model. Inside is Sanders, wide open lay-in is good off the glass. Good execution that time on the inbound play. Now here's Pace, trying to pace her way all the way to the basket. A nice pass inside to Tummins. Tummins is fouled. Has a nice job seeing the cutter. Nice little bounce pass to the inside and drew the contact, did Tummins. And first foul shot is in and out. And don't go anywhere, folks, as we'll have the Model Blue Devils, the boys team, going to be in action against North Paulding at the conclusion of this one, starting around 7:30. This time, Mathis has it taken away. And now Rakaya Pace Leaves it for Montgomery. Montgomery takes a ball screen, goes all the way with the right hand. Able to finish. How about that shot? Had Samantha Betts providing the pressure defensively. It was great defense, but just better offense. That three-pointer too short. Nice rebound from Betts to keep it alive. And now Wood the other way. Here we got trampled, but it'll be a defensive rebound, and the Canes will methodically pace the ball up the court. As there goes Rakaya Pace all the way to the basket. Little finger roll off glass is good. Now that time Mathis tried to find Sanders on the moon cut, but just nothing there. Nice shot by the Canes defense converging again. A minute and a half left to play. Canes in firm control. Now here's Montgomery. Montgomery putting the move on. Could have been a carry, no call. Sends it over for Tummins. Tummins misses the bunny. And the rebound for Samantha Betts. Sanders gonna leave it for Wood. Wood on one court. She made one from that spot a little bit earlier, but it's no good. A jump ball called as Samantha Betts continues to battle. We'll get a couple of subs to close out the game. It's Alana Pinn and Zakiya Diamond back into the game for the Lady Devils. And it'll be Sanders working against Montgomery. She tries to bowl her way to the basket, kicks it out. A nice pass over to Diamond. Too strong, and it's out of bounds. So now Rakaya Pace content to try to dribble this one out with a 32-point lead. As that shot is no good for Montgomery. Got Mathis wide open under the basket. She is fouled. Oh my goodness. And hope she is okay. She took a big collision. Trying to finish that layup. She looks to be okay. And that is the definition of earning your way to the free throw line. She may feel that one tomorrow, but looks like she's okay. And she just took a lashing that time from Tanisha Thornton. 27 seconds left to play. First free throw is good. Second one is good as well. So one of the first times in this game that Model has been able to convert at the foul line back-to-back. 30-point ball game, and the Canes will have just a 4-second differential between shot clock and game clock, and they'll be content to dribble it out with Montgomery. She just tosses it up. It somehow finds the hands of Tummins, and that'll do it as Cartersville comes into Model High School and gets a resounding 58-28 victory over the Lady Devils. Again, the Lady Devils trying to work without some of their key players and seeing and feeling the frustration of it in this one, but a long season ahead of the Lady Devils, just their second loss of the season against a really good Cartersville team. So for Aaron Ursin and the rest of the Northwest Georgia media crew, our production team, thank you guys for joining us, and we will see you next time. Don't forget, the boys basketball team will be in action against North Paulding in just a couple of moments. Thank you.